Right, in this video, we are going to follow on from the previous one where we took our ALV list report and we added on this very handy and useful functions toolbar for the user to use. And in this video, we are going to now deal with some column tweaks. And more specifically, we want to hide this client column and we want to rename this occupied column to seats occupied. So I've gone and created another method called set ALV Columns. Here are the two things we want to do. So we're going to do step 1 of 2 in tweaking the columns. So step 1 is getting a columns reference, plural, and that's going to come from our ALV object. We're going to call the method get columns. Now that we have all of our columns, we need to go to step 2 and get each specific column and make the changes we want to each one. So the client column is mandate. So we are going to create a reference to that column, a NDT, that should be fine. And we are going to get that column from our columns object. And we're going to use the method get column. And we've got we should probably pop this in a try block as well. Try and try. And before we format, let's just put a full stop there and put our column name, which is again all in caps and MANDT. Shift F1 to format. And best practice is to always catch and deal with your exceptions as you go along. So nothing fancy, we're just going to put this into a purple or elect rather message, and let's just use the demo output class to display it. For now, if we need to, we don't need all of this nonsense. Let's just pass in Alex MSG. All right, exception done. Now that we have this particular column, we can now set its visibility to false. So let's do that like this. Method set visible to the Boolean false on our interface. Set that to false. And we can save, check, and activate. Oh, before we do, we're going to call this method, this set ALV columns, in the same place we call the set ALV functions, which is all in this display S5 ALV method. We're just going to do it all in here for now. You don't have to. You could do it separately or allow the report to call it on its own if it wants to. We don't really want to. We want to do it all at once for now. So I'm going to go ahead and call it here. Save, check, Control F3 to activate, and let's execute and see if that worked. There you go. The column client is now missing, and carrier is the first column in the table. Brilliant. So now let's move on to changing the name of this occupied column. And you can see, one of the important things to note is as I drag this, the name changes. And so we're going to be setting the short, medium, and long text. Here you're probably looking at the long text. I think this is the medium text, and this is the short text. So we we just want to call this seats occupied. So let's go ahead and do that now. Again, creating our column reference, except this time I think it's SCATS OC, if I'm not mistaken. We'll find out shortly anyway. So we're going to get this from the columns reference, and we're going to use the method getColumn. Okay, so let's pop our same exception further down. Almost got rid of it. I think I mistyped there. There we go. Pop that down there. Put a full stop. We'll format it shortly. And again, all in caps. So column is SCATSOCC, I think. Shift F1. All right, that seems okay. So now we are going to call the three methods: set, short, medium, and long text. I think they are. So let's start off with set short text, and let's do something like seats OC. And again, using our object to call set. Is it medium? Yes, medium text. This we are happy to do with, we're happy to go with seats occupied. That should fit. And finally, the long text. Set underscore long text. And this is also going to be seats occupied. Control F1 to format, Control F2 to check, and Control F3 to activate. So let's execute and see if that worked. And there you are. Seats OC and seats occupied. Now there are obviously a whole stack of other methods that you can use to fiddle around with these columns and tweak them. If you would like me to go into more detail, let me know in the comments down below. And again, if you like the video, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. And thanks for watching.